Hello there and welcome to AutoTweets. My name is Stephen Hall, I'm the creator of AutoTweets, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use this system to set up a completely automated business. Now, the really incredible thing is you can set up your business tonight, and from tomorrow morning, so when you get out of bed tomorrow morning, you will have an internet business that's going to provide you with a passive income for the rest of your life, and you never even have to think about it again. Now there's a small disclaimer here because I've got two options for you. The first option, the system is totally passive, it's totally automatic, and you truly will never need to think about it again, and it's going to provide you with a passive income forever, for the rest of your life. The second option is not completely passive, you're going to have to put a little bit of work in. But when I say a little bit of work, I really do mean little. It takes less than 1 minute per day. So it's 99.999% passive. You will need to invest 1 minute per day after tonight. What you're going to do tonight is going to take you a few hours, but after that, the system is almost passive or totally passive, depending on which option you choose. So we're going to talk about those two options again a little bit later, but I need to tell you a bit about the business. I also want to tell you a little bit about my history and where AutoTweets comes from. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of AutoTweets so you can see what it's like for the members of AutoTweets, what the control panel looks like, and what the system is like in the members area. And I'm going to show you one of my Twitter accounts and the way that AutoTweets is using that Twitter account to create money for me completely passively. So we've got quite a bit to get through. So I guess first of all I should tell you a tiny bit about my history with AutoTweets. I retired in March of 2003. While I'm making this video, it's now 2016. The date today, it's actually my anniversary today, so for a change I do know the date. It is the 5th of October 2016. I've been with my girlfriend for 1 year today, so we got together on 5/10/15, which I think was pretty cool. So today is our first year anniversary, so please feel free to send congratulations. So as I'm making this video, obviously you're not going to be watching this today, but whatever day it is in the future now, bear in mind that I made this video on the 5th of October 2016, on my anniversary of the first year of being with my girlfriend. And so I've been kind of retired from the rat race for 13 years, plus maybe 6 or so months. In the early days, I set up an internet business and it was a serious struggle. It was a grind. I used to spend hours and hours shut in my bedroom working on my internet business, and it wasn't really that glamorous. I was making enough money so that I didn't have to go to work. I was covering all my bills, and I did have a little bit extra to spend on kind of little luxuries, but I was putting in a lot of hours. I was probably working maybe 12 or 13 hours a day, and that's 6 or 7 days a week. So that's a lot more than I was working in my day job. So I used to tell people, yeah, I'm retired, I make money from the internet. But in reality, I was a slave to my own business, which was kind of crazy. So I started looking for ways that I could make money from the internet, which were they were passive or they were automatic, or ways that I could put in, like a bit of work at the beginning, and then the system would continue working for me. So I learned how to program, how to code, I learned about databases, and I learned about using automation software and systems that I could leverage in order to be able to set up a way of making money that is truly passive. And AutoTweets really does do that. So when you use this system, as I say, you can set this up tonight. Now you don't need a website or a product, you don't need a list or anything like that. You don't even need a Twitter account. You can set this up on a completely fresh Twitter account. You can do it tonight. I'm going to guide you through the process, and it's going to take you just a few hours. The way that you're going to do this, in the members area, I've got some video tutorials that you need to follow. You simply play the video, you pause, and then you do what I've just done. Once you've done that, you play the video again, you do whatever it is I'm doing, and you pause, and you keep on going through like this until your system is completely set up. Once it's set up, and you should be able to do this tonight, if you want to take your time and do some tonight, some tomorrow, that's fine. But once you've set this up, so hopefully tonight, by tomorrow morning, when you wake up, you won't have to think about this again unless you choose to build your business manually. Then it's just going to take you about 1 minute per day. So that's almost passive. I think we could really call that passive. But if you want it to be 100% passive, so you never have to think about it, you can pay an external company to do that 1 minute per day for you, and then the whole system would be completely hands-free. The system will build over time, and it does make you money. The money is completely passive, and once you set everything up, the money just goes straight into your bank account, so you don't even have to cash checks. It is really, really cool. So without further ado, and we've got to crack on with this because I have my girlfriend coming home quite soon, and I've got champagne and flowers, and I've got to go out, and we're going to have a meal, and we're going to go out to a really nice restaurant. So I've got to get on and get this video finished. So I'm going to take you first of all into my Twitter account and show you how this is working for me. Then I'm going to take you behind the scenes on AutoTweets to show you what the members of AutoTweets see when they log in, and the way they set up their business, and exactly what you're going to see when you become a member yourself. So first things first, let's take a look at one of my Twitter accounts. This account is all about the law of attraction. Now, I've got 9 different Twitter accounts. I think Twitter let you have 10 on the same IP address, but at the moment I've got 9. I've got this one. I've got several other accounts to do with self-improvement and those kind of subjects because they interest me. I've got one account on Forex trading, which I know nothing about at all. I've got one account on weight loss. I've always been really slim, so I know nothing about weight loss. I've got one account on golf. I don't play golf, but sometimes I do go and I just whack golf balls. What do they call it? I don't even know the name of it. Not when you're playing an actual game, but you just go and hit a bucket full of golf balls. I do that. I love doing that, but I've never actually played a full round of golf. But I've got a Twitter account on golf that's really popular. So you set up a Twitter account. You choose a specific niche market. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if you don't know anything about that market. I'm going to show you how to do this. And I've got Twitter accounts set up on markets that I really don't know anything about. But this one is on the law of attraction, which I do know about, and it's one of my favorite subjects. So you can see here I have almost 9,000 tweets. Probably about 10 or 15 of those are tweets that I personally sent out when I opened the account and for the first couple of years when I wasn't really using it. The rest of those were all sent out to Twitter completely automatically from AutoTweets. So let's take a look at some of the tweets that I'm sending out. I'm going to come back to this one in a moment. I want to talk about these ones first of all. These are just simple affirmations. The kind of tweets that I send out most often are affirmations to make my Twitter followers happy, or they are quotes to do with, like an inspiring or motivational quote that's got something to do with the law of attraction. On my weight loss account, I have affirmations and quotes and things to do with weight loss. I've also got some links that go out to different videos that are interesting about weight loss and stuff like that. On my Forex account, I've got stuff going out to do with Forex. So I've got things going out to my accounts. Quite often I use motivational and inspiring quotes because they work really well on Twitter. So that's all going out automatically. Now the cool thing about this, I like to think of these as pure pieces of value. There's no link. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just putting something out in my Twitter account that my Twitter followers enjoy. They like it. And as you can see, they like my tweets and they share them. And you can see these tweets have been going out. If we look at the timestamps, this one is 2 hours ago, 6 hours ago, 10 hours ago, 14 hours ago. I've got this system set up to tweet every 4 hours. But you can set this up to tweet every hour if you want to, every 2, every 3 hours, every day or every week if you feel that that's appropriate. I've got mine set every 4 hours. So every 4 hours there's a tweet going out. Usually it's an affirmation or a quote or a link to a blog post or a video that I think my Twitter followers will enjoy. So I'm providing them with what I call pieces of value. And that keeps them happy, and they share the value, and that builds my Twitter following, because when they share or like something, their followers see it and they come and have a look. They see what I'm sharing and they like it too. There's two other really important things that I'm also sharing. I'm going to talk about this one down here first. This tweet is actually a piece of news. It's actually about Tony Robbins, and because this account is about the law of attraction, I have a fully automated system set up that looks for news-worthy blog posts or information or videos that has something to do with the law of attraction that my followers will enjoy. So I've specifically set this up to look for any newsworthy information about Tony Robbins, Joe Vitale, Bob Proctor, the subject, the law of attraction itself, the subject, the secret, because that's obviously very popular for people interested in the law of attraction. So if there is a newsworthy story that comes out to do with any of that, that's automatically picked up and it is sent to my Twitter account, completely automatic, and I don't have to think about it. And that's really cool. Now on this account, the law of attraction one, that doesn't happen very often because there's rarely news comes out to do with this particular industry. On my Forex account, that happens loads because there's always news coming out. There's always news stories that are breaking that affect Forex trade. So even though I don't know anything about Forex, my Twitter account to do with Forex is full of loads of the latest and the greatest information to do with Forex that my followers really enjoy. So there's loads of really good value there, and it's expert value, even though it's a subject I know nothing about. My Twitter account is to do with weight loss. If a scientist comes out with a new pill or a new cream that dissolves fat, and that's a newsworthy story, my system picks that up and it puts it on my weight loss Twitter account, so that my followers that are interested in weight loss, they think that I'm out there scouring the internet for the latest and greatest information for them, trying to find them value, and I'm putting it into my Twitter account for them. So my Twitter followers are looking at my account, and to them, it's an incredibly valuable resource of information. I've got the latest information, the latest news. I've got great quotes that inspire them. And those quotes can be on any subject. You can find quotes about any subject at all. So my golf Twitter account has got really fantastic golf tips that go out every few hours. It's got motivating and inspiring quotes from famous golfers that go out every few hours. And it's got news about golfing events that goes out. Now, the other thing that goes out automatically, and this is the most important thing of all, if I scroll all the way up here, you can see this tweet was sent out 2 hours ago. It was sent out automatically, and this is promoting a product about the law of attraction. Now, if someone buys this product, I earn a commission. It's not my product. I don't have to deal with a customer. I don't have to process the order or anything like that. All that happens is a link is automatically sent to my Twitter account, which advertises a product that my Twitter followers will probably really enjoy. In most cases, those products are products that solve problems that my Twitter followers have. So again, this is providing them with value. And when they buy these, it provides me with an income. And that income is completely passive. And that is a really, really awesome way to run an internet business. Now, if I was to log into my golf Twitter account, you'd see that on there I have links being automatically sent to that account that are promoting products to do with golf. One of those is called the Simple Swing, and it's a new way of swinging to try and stop you from hitting the ball off to one side or the other. I think one side's called a hook, and I do know a little bit about golf, like a hook and a slice. It stops you from doing that. And a lot of people do that. So I have a link going out to that account automatically that promotes that product. And when people buy that product, I make a commission. Even though, once again, I don't deal with the customer, I don't process the orders, I don't do anything. I just have this link going out automatically to that account. Those people that are followers of that account are very interested in that product, and when they buy it, I make money. The other really cool thing is the money, I don't have to chase up those commissions or anything like that. The money automatically goes straight into my bank account, so I don't even have to cash a check. This is the most passive thing I have ever done to make money on the internet. It really is cool. So that's my Twitter account, and that's all being run by AutoTweets. So you can imagine how this can work for you. Now, as I say, you can do this with a completely fresh Twitter account. Now, when I started doing this, I only had one Twitter account and it was my personal account. So rather than doing this through my personal account, I set up 9 different accounts targeting specific niche markets. And then I had an AutoTweets account, one AutoTweets account connected to one Twitter account, and it was running that account completely automatically. And then I used a system to build my Twitter following for each of those accounts. So that's something that I kind of need to talk about a little bit, but I'm going to take you behind the scenes of AutoTweets. So when you become a member of AutoTweets and you log in, this is what you'll see. This is the AutoTweets homepage. I'm going to take you straight to the Your Tweets page because this is where most of the work happens. So in here, you'll see that I have slots available where I can put tweets, and it tells me how many characters I've got left for Twitter when I'm putting the tweets in there. Now, all I've done is entered in some affirmations, I've entered in some quotes, and I've put in some links for interesting, useful information. So what we're putting in here is what I call the pieces of value that these are going to keep your Twitter followers happy. And every now and again, I also put in one of those links to those products that make me money. So I explain exactly how you get those links and how you set yourself up so that you can make money from this system. But most of the kind of way that you do this is the bulk of what you're going to do tonight. So once you've decided what your Twitter account is about, let's for example say you choose golf. It doesn't matter what you choose. You'd come into this section and you'd type in lots of affirmations, quotes would probably be more appropriate to do with golf. And the way you'd do that, you'd just simply go to the internet and you'd look for golf quotes that are small enough to be tweeted, and you just copy and paste them into here. That's all I've done. It's exactly what I did for my golf account, for my Forex account, for my weight loss account. So I just copied and pasted a load of information that my followers would find interesting. Now there are 300 slots for you to do this. You don't have to do all 300, you can do as many or as few as you like. If you want to come back later and fill some more in later, you can do that. If you want to come back and change some, you can do that. But what I've done, on most of my accounts, I've just got probably around about 100 pieces of information, and the system is just sending those out to my Twitter account, and when it gets to the end, just goes back to the beginning. Now obviously there is some repetition, but what we're sending out here, it doesn't matter if it's repetition, because you're sending out quotes, which are always good to read. You're sending out affirmations, which are always awesome and work better through repetition anyway. And you're sending out links to products that solve people's problems. They might see it the first time and think, that looks good. And when they see it the second time, they might think, I remember this product, I'm going to buy this. And also, of course, if you've got 300 pieces of value in here, that repetition doesn't happen for a few months anyway, so nobody really realizes that it's the same tweets. But the important thing to remember, we also in the system have the news information being sent out, and that's completely fresh. Now you can have that sending several pieces a day. You can have one a day, one a week, that's entirely up to you. But you can have that news being sent out as it happens. So to give you an example, on my account that's to do with Forex, when the Brexit vote was happening, that account was getting loads of latest, up-to-the-minute, relevant news stories being posted out to that event. An event that happened just a few days ago. I'm currently living in Colombia. I'm currently going through the process of trying to get a visa to stay in Colombia permanently, but I've been here this year for, how long so far? I've been here for 4 months so far this year, so I've got 2 months left this year before I need to go back to England. But next year, I'm hoping that I can move out here permanently. My girlfriend is Colombian, which is the reason that I am out here, and we both live here together in her apartment. So next year, I'm hoping to get the visa and live here permanently, but in about 2 months, I'm going back to England, so that's going to be just in time for Christmas. I'm going to come back out to Colombia in January. So for me, on my Forex account, A few days ago, Colombia was voting yes or no to do with the FARC and the peace agreement with the Colombian government. So that was a tremendous piece of news. Now, if I was trying to run an internet business on Twitter the old-fashioned way, I'd have to be watching that news and sitting at my computer and typing the updates and watching what's going on and put that information in and looking through the internet for stories that were good for my followers and copying and pasting those. But no, I didn't have to do any of that. The systems I have in place automatically grabbed that news because it was relevant to my followers of my Forex account because it affected the currencies, it affected global currencies. So it was taking those news stories and it was posting them to my Twitter account in real time, so my Twitter followers were seeing an amazing amount of value. So you can see that that system, the news stories, coupled with what we've got here, with all the tweets that we can put in the affirmations and the quotes, the links to the product so that we can monetize it, all of that is creating a completely automated and very passive business through Twitter that provides you with an income without you actually having to do anything. Now, obviously, you need to set the system up, so you'll do that just tonight, just takes a few hours. And if you want to, it's going to take you a minute to build your business, to build your Twitter following, but I'm going to show you how to do that. It's just 1 minute per day, or I'll show you where you can do this using a company that does it automatically for you, so it's completely hands-free. If you chose that second option, you could set your business up tonight. Tomorrow morning, you could never think of your business again. You could never log into Twitter again. You could never log into AutoTweets again. And your business would continue running automatic. Your Twitter following would continue running automatic. As your Twitter following grows, your income would grow, and you would be making passive income. And the money that you make from those sales of products that you recommend automatically would just go straight into your bank account. So whatever position you're in now, I know that when I made the transition from working a job to working on the internet, at the time I was a mortgage advisor and I made very, very good money from my job. My internet business was kind of a hobby, but it started making more money than my job, which is how I managed to retire back in 2003. But at the time, when I was working the mortgage job, I was doing quite a few hours. So back then it was very difficult for me to set up an internet business whilst also working a job. And I know that lots of people are in this same situation. It's very, very difficult to make it on the internet, to actually do something that works, that actually pays you money, while you're also having to go to work to pay your bills. Whereas this is the perfect solution for that. You spend just a couple of hours setting up things tonight. Then, from tomorrow, it's 99.9% passive or 100% passive, depending on which option you choose. But even if you do choose to do this manually, it's less than 1 minute a day, so you can carry on doing your day job or you can carry on doing whatever else you do. Now, the beauty of this means when your internet business builds up to a point where it earns enough money for you not have to go to work anymore, then you're financially free. But you are truly financially free because you've got your bills paid for, you've got an income coming in, but you've also got all of your free time. That is so important because when I became financially free back in 2003, when I did that, when I became financially free back in 2003, all these threes and threes are complete tongue twisters. I wasn't free from the bondage of work. I was still a slave to work. I had an income that paid all my bills, but I spent all of my time on my computer. But with the AutoTweet system, you don't have to do that. That's the beauty of the system. So before I go, I just want to show you a couple of things in here. The tutorial section just teaches you how to set up your account, and I guide you through everything. The resources section, what I do here, I've got a video here that shows you how you get those Twitter followers. And these are very specific Twitter followers that are going to love your content. And I'm also showing you a safe way to do this. You're not buying Twitter followers, and I caution you against that because Twitter will shut your account down. Do not risk it. If you follow the way I do this, it takes you less than a minute a day and you can build your account really quite quickly. Or I also show you how you can pay an external company and then you don't even have to think about it. On the next video, I show you all about monetizing Twitter by setting up affiliate links. I explain how that works for you, how you get your money, and how you get really good commissions. Now, I sell some products for around about $200. When people buy those, I get 50% commission, which gets me $100 a sale. When that link goes out to my Twitter account completely automatically, 10 people buy it, I make $1,000. And I didn't have to do anything, and that is really cool. And of course, there are also products where they're membership programs, where my Twitter followers see the program, they realize that program solves whatever problem it is they've got, because these are highly targeted products, and they sign up and they start paying monthly. And for as long as they remain a member, which could be forever, I get commissions every single month. So think about the power of that. Think about a program where let's say people are spending $50 a month to be a member. You're getting half of that money, $25 every month, for as long as they remain a member. And then imagine that 100 of your Twitter followers sign up to that program. So you've got 100 times 2,500 times 25, so $2,500 a month passive, just from this automated system posting links to your Twitter account. Well, you don't even have to think about it. Now, obviously, these are not accurate figures. I'm not promising you're going to get that many people sign up to a membership program, but this is a system that builds over time. And from my experience, I've found that my Twitter followers are buying these products, and primarily, for two reasons. Firstly, because I'm providing a tremendous amount of valuable content to my Twitter followers, and they love it. And a lot of that content is really bang up-to-date news, so they love my Twitter account. And secondly, because the products that are being featured on my Twitter account are very, very targeted to my Twitter followers. And most of the time, these are products that are solving problems that my Twitter followers have got. Or they're products that are ticking boxes off my Twitter followers' bucket list. So, there's things that my Twitter followers really, really want, and I can find products that supply that for them, and I can have them being sent out. Now, as I say, you can set this up today, so I'm going to show you where to find all these products so you can have all these set up today, and then you don't have to think about it again. At any time in the future, if you want to come back and you want to change or add things or update things, then you can do that, but you really can set up this today and forget all about it. And then the last video that I've got here for you, this one shows you how to set up that up-to-the-minute news videos or blog posts or reports that go out to your Twitter account, and they really do make you look like you are spending all of your time sat there scouring the internet for the latest information for your Twitter followers, and you're putting it all there for them. This makes it look like you are full-time sitting at your laptop on Twitter. You know, the people, the bloggers that sit in coffee shops and they're just on their laptop for hours and hours. I used to be one of them, and this system makes your Twitter followers think that you're one of them, when really all that's happening is you spent a couple of hours setting this up, and then you're just sitting back and enjoying the money that comes in from it. So this is AutoTweets. That's how it works. If you have any questions that I haven't answered on this video or are not answered on this website, please shoot me an email and I'll get back to you and I'll answer any questions that you have. If you want to try AutoTweets completely risk-free, I've got a $1 7-day trial for you. So you can click on the button beneath this video and you can sign up for a 7-day trial, which is just $1. If you love it, and I'm sure you will, then if you want to carry on using AutoTweets, your investment is just $19.99. This is in US dollars. Not Colombian peso, which is where I am. 19.99 Colombian peso would be practically nothing, and certainly not pounds, which is where I come from. That would be a little bit more expensive. It's $19.99 US, and that investment is every month, and you can stay a member for as long as you want, or you can choose to cancel whenever you want for whatever reason. I do have an unconditional 60-day money-back guarantee. So if you take the 7-day trial for $1, and then you go on to the $19.99 monthly membership program, and you do your first month, and then if you decide for whatever reason that you're not happy or you don't like it, or if you win the lottery and you don't need it, or anything at all, you don't need an actual reason. If you just want to cancel, you can cancel the system, we can shut down your account, you'll get your $1 back from your 7-day trial, and you'll get your $19.99 back from your first month's membership. So you really do have absolutely nothing to lose. Now, if you like this and you start using it and you want to recommend it to somebody else, then I can give you a link where they can sign up to the system through your link, and you can get half of their membership fee for as long as they remain a member. So that's a really cool way to actually pay for your membership, because one of the great things about AutoTweets, which sets this aside from a lot of things that I've done in the past, is you connect the system to your Twitter account. It's promoting to your Twitter followers and your specific target niche audience. So the other people that are using this, they're no competition, because they're promoting to their Twitter followers on their target audience. And when you set up AutoTweets, you're setting it up unique to you. So other AutoTweets members are no competition for you. So you can recommend this system to other people very, very happily. If you enjoy it, recommend it to other people, and you'll make half of their membership fee for as long as they remain active members of AutoTweets. And I'm really genuinely proud of this, because it enables me to provide people with a way of making a truly passive income from the internet. And I love it, because it enables you to get off the rat race, make money, and when your income's passive and you've got loads of free time, you can then start to live your life purpose, you can follow your dream, and you can do stuff that life should be for, you know? I don't believe that we're born to spend 40 hours every week working for the best part of our lives, going on holiday for a week or two per year, and then retiring when we're 60 on a pittance. I think that's crazy. That, to me, is an insane waste of an incredibly valuable gift. I would much rather that humanity did things like this through the awesome power of the internet, leverage these kind of tools that enable you to get a passive income, generate an income from this, let it build, set up more than one AutoTweets accounts if you want to, connect them to several Twitter accounts. I know it's getting a bit dark in here, so I'm going a bit fuzzy, it's getting a little bit dark. But you can use this to start creating a completely passive system. It's going to provide you with money, and it's going to give you a tremendous amount of free time, so you can spend that money and you can enjoy your life while you're still young with your friends and your family. I'm now 42 years old, but I spent a lot of time wasting my life working for other people. Back in 2003, when I retired, I was just 29, but for the past 10 or so years, from 2003 to about 2013, I was probably spending most of my days just sat at my computer. I was making good money, but it was taking a huge amount of time. But now I'm earning extremely good money, and I'm doing it through systems like this. So I've also got free time, and this is the way life should be. And I'm loving my life at the moment. I do love living in Colombia. And I've got a huge bucket list of places that I want to visit. Next on my bucket list, we're going to Argentina. After that, we're going to Machu Picchu in Peru. This is an awesome place in the world to go from. And my girlfriend is very, very keen to see Europe. So we're going to be going over to Europe so she can meet my family. And I'm going to be taking her all around European cities. So we've got that to look forward to. So I've got to go now, and I've got to get ready for my anniversary. So 1 year today. And I've got to get ready for when my girlfriend gets home, and we're going to go out for a meal. So you have an amazing day. Please, please, please do sign up to AutoTweets, because I know it has the power to transform your life, and you are completely protected. If you don't think it's for you, you can get your money back very, very easily. You can just shoot me an email. I can do a refund for you. Or you can just directly email the company that processes all the credit cards for me. It's a company called ClickBank. So you don't even have to come to me. You could go straight to them and say, hey, I bought this product, but I don't want it anymore. Can I get my money back? And they would refund you. So you are fully protected. But I'm pretty sure that you are going to love this, and I'm really, really proud of it. So that's all from me. I am going to chill the champagne and have a great evening, and I hope you have a great evening too. Take care and have a wonderful day, and I wish you and your family all the best for the future, and I hope that this can allow you to provide your family with a truly amazing life that they deserve. Take care, bye-bye.